With the price of old school RuneScape bonds rising every year, it's difficult to afford membership, especially for early and mid level accounts. This is a pretty difficult task. You know, you're spending the majority of your time during your membership just trying to afford the next bond so that you can continue your membership. Luckily, there are multiple ways throughout Gielinor that provide us extremely passive and AFK methods for us to get 500k, even up to a mil or two per day with these methods pretty comfortably. These methods are take low skills to start, and they can be done fast, and they don't require you to be online all the time. Okay, this first method really is the best. You may have heard this on other videos, but it time and time again, this continues to be a very consistent passive and AFK moneymaker. The only requirements are Fairy Tale 1 growing pains and level 2, at least level 32 farming. You can get away with level 38 as well. You can get away, I think, with a little higher than that. But all you need is base level 32. And then your entire inventory is just a spade, a rake, a seed dibber, however many herb seeds that you have access to with the patches, and then teleports to those patches. And then some kind of compost. In the screenshot here, I have the bottomless compost bucket. I highly recommend it because it basically gives you free compost. You can do a herb run every 80 minutes, and you're going to get 2 to 300k per run, sometimes a little less, sometimes a little more. There are 9 herb patches in total. As you can see here, I have the first 8 listed and the last one listed in the slide after this. The easiest ones that you have immediate access to are South Falador, Catherby, Ardone. You'll have Mauritania access after you complete Priest Imperial, which is a pretty easy quest to do. The Farming Guild also has relatively low requirements, although you'll have to look into that to make sure that you can actually get there, considering it is on Zaya. The same with Hosidius it's on Zaya. There are benefits to even having Hosidius favor. If you reach a certain Hosidius favor amount, they will protect your herb patch so that it will never grow disease. Harmony Island is also a more advanced patch, same with Troll Stronghold and Weiss. As you can see here, it's simple. If there are weeds in the patch, you rake it using your rake. Wait until there are no more weeds in the patch. Go ahead and plant your herb in the herb patch. Make sure you add compost. And that's it. You can clean the herbs, or you can use the grimy herbs and just select it, and then click on the leprechaun that will always be near the patch, and it will note them, and you can teleport straight to the next patch. The next method takes mere seconds. All you need is Varric Diary Easy done, or higher. The higher diary you have done, the more money you're going to get from this. The very minimum, as long as you have Varric Easy Diary done, it costs 105k, and you'll make 15k for every day, every time you do it. If you have the Elite Diary done, you'll spend 840k, and you'll make 125k. This can be done every day, and I'll show the chart from the OSRS wiki right here, and it takes maybe 30 seconds. All you have to do is teleport to Varric. You run straight to Zaf's staffs right here. Click on the barrel on the top left of the building. You spend your money. Optionally, you can actually buy the battle staffs from Zaf. You can see right here, you can buy the first one for 7k, and on the GE, they're selling for an additional k. So I just like to buy all 5. The price increases a little bit, so I end up paying like 7,500 for the last one. But ultimately, if I'm using teleports to get to Varric and then get to the Grand Exchange, I'm basically just paying for my teleports right there. Birdhouse Runs are also another great way to earn some pretty passive income. The requirements are low. All you need is Bon Voyage, level 5 Hunter, then a Dixite Pendant. The pendant is a little tricky to get because you actually have to go to the museum and go through a little process to actually unlock that for your account. But it's well worth it, and you can do it in under half an hour, and it's a one-time thing. And for the actual profit from birdhouses, you can expect to get 30 to 50k just from the nests, which is the consistent part. And you can get anywhere from 1 GP to a few 100k if you get really lucky on the seeds. You'll get miscellaneous rings. Sometimes you'll get eggs as well, which can be used to get a cosmetic outfit later on. But pretty much you're going to get a consistent 30 to 50k, and then maybe a little bit more from the seeds. I think it's worth mentioning that on your first run, your inventory is going to look a little different than subsequent runs after that. The first run is going to require the usual 4 logs, but as well, you're going to need the clockwork for each of them. So the video that you're about to see is going to show just with the logs, but you're going to have to remember this is because I can get away with not bringing the clockwork because when you dismantle the birdhouse to retrieve the nests, it gives you the clockwork back. So I'm just recycling them. On your first run, you're going to have to bring the 4 clockwork. Then after that, it'll look like the second inventory right here, which is also what I'm using in the video example. Birdhouses are quite simple. You just use your dig site teleport and teleport to Fossil Island. You can run to the magic mushroom right here. I like to start with option number 2, Verdant Valley. I just find the routing's a little faster. You can go to either one of them here. You just click on the birdhouse if you have one up. Otherwise, you just build the birdhouse, place it back in. Make sure to put the seeds back in. Go to the next and repeat. See right here, you can either build the birdhouse, then select the birdhouse and use it on the hole to build it, and then put the seeds in. Or once you have the built birdhouse, you can just click on the hole or the spot, place the seeds in, and go on your way. There are multiple methods to doing this. Some like to bring the wood and they just recycle the clockwork that they get from the birdhouse. Because if you notice, when I dismantle one, I always get the clockwork back. I can't believe that guy actually teleported out. But I typically what I do is I'll just AFK make like 100 or 2 birdhouses, and I'll just I'll just grab 4 with the 40 seeds, and I'll just do a quick run. As you can see here, birdhouses took me what 2 minutes to make, 2 minutes to run, make, and then get out. Pretty comfortable. And as you can see right here, after opening all the seeds, and then you take the prices of the seeds and the nests, you made a quick 30k. The final method is also quite easy. With the Kingdom of Miscellania, the only requirements are that you complete Throne of Miscellania, which is a fairly easy quest. And then to get your actual favor up, once you are in command of the actual kingdom, there are different ways. You can do it with 35 woodcut, you can do it with 10 farming, or you can do it with 35 herblore. And the minimum amount of money that you need for the result to get the best results is just to put 750k in. This money will not be usable after that. You can retrieve it if you need to, but for the most part, this 750k is going to be gone because your kingdom's going to use it to farm resources for you. The more money you can put in, the better. And the amount that you get from Kingdom of Miscellania is about 50k per day, and it's very low effort to continue. This last method is by far the most AFK. All you have to do is log in once every, 1 to 3 days. You can head over here with a rake, make sure you can rake the weeds to get back to 100% favor. You can see in this bottom right corner, that chest going up 99, now 100%. So that means I'm at max favor, and you want to keep your favor, I believe it's above 97% or pretty much at 100% every day. Every day it'll degrade 1 or 2% or something small, and you'll have to log in, just get your favor back up to 100%, and make sure your coffers are full. The way the coffers work is that it takes 10% of your coffer up to a maximum of 75,000 GP. So if you have over 750k, it's only going to pull out 75k, and you'll meet like the max efficiency for that day. You can speak to the advisor Grim right here, and you can deposit more money. So if your coffers are beginning to get close to that threshold, you can top it back up. You can see right here, I've got almost 6 million there, and I'm just going to top it back up. So I'll just add as much, and it gets me to, I believe, 7.5 million is the maximum you can put in there. Through this method, you're going to make approximately 50k per day, and it's extremely easy to maintain and continue. And then when you're ready to reap all the rewards, you just show up to Advisor Grim, you say, hey, I'm ready to collect, and Advisor Grim will send everything to your bank. A quick note on how to actually allocate the resources when you're done and ready to collect from the Kingdom of Miscellania. In the comments below, I'll be linking a spreadsheet that I've used several times to make sure that you're actually getting the most amount. So if you don't know where to put what amount to put into wood, what amount to put into herbs or fishing or hardwood, the spreadsheet will basically tell you exactly the most efficient way. As you can see in this screenshot right here, there's a green on herbs. So it says, basically, I'm going to put the most I can in herbs, and then any other points I have left over, I'll put into cooked fish to maximize the rewards if I'm going to sell immediately. Well, that's all I have for you. Thanks for watching. If you're this far, then I really appreciate it, and I hope that this video was of value to you. I have a few other methods, kind of like what I'm doing right here, picking whiteberry bushes and also collecting cactus spines. They're a little more time consuming, so I didn't include them in the video, but if you find that you are particularly interested in other ways to passively earn income, ways that you can just log in for 5 minutes a day, and get another 50 to 100K, I'm more than happy to share them. So anyway, if you're this far, if you like my content, give me a subscribe. I try to release 1 or 2 videos every week, particularly on the weekends. Other than that, I hope you have a great day. Take care.